We're here at West Coast Customs. You might know them from the MTV show Pimp My Ride. They got a floor that's falling apart inside.
So basically what we're going to do, just like they pimp their cars, we're going to pimp their floor.
These are the dudes that want to take care of our floor. Right now we have a big problem. Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
how you doing?
How you guys doing?
How you doing?
Ted Newcomb, Creek Guard.
All right now. Big Dame.
How you doing? I'm Clayton Moore with Dur-A-Flex. How you doing?
All right now.
Nice to meet you.
As you can see right now, the floor is tore up from the floor up.
Yeah.
My biggest concern is how long is it going to last in like my fabrication area and in like the wheels and tires section.
Yeah, what we were thinking is to use the Dur-A-Guard self-level system. This floor should be really durable for you, so it shouldn't chip easily.
What about the prep to get the old floor off? What's it gonna do?
Because I know the guys that did it originally, they did it with some acid and they washed the floor out and it was like horrible.
Rusted everything, all the tools
Yeah.
and stuff in the shop was getting rusted.
Wow.
Cars were dirty.
Okay. Well, you know, acid etching is really actually a good procedure, but it's kind of old school now. What these guys are going to be using are shot blasters and grinders for all the edges. The nice thing is that nowadays everything's self-contained. It's got all vacuum units. So the blaster's hooked up to a vacuum, so it's going to be essentially dust-free, and the same thing with the grinders. They're all covered with shrouds, and that sucks it right to a vacuum. So you won't have dust all over the place.
Cool. All right. So right now the guys are cleaning out the whole shop, getting everything out. Let's go out here, man, and see what's going on. Get started.
All right. Why don't you guys maybe tell us what's going on with the floor now and what you're looking for?
Well, basically, the floor that we had down, man, as you can probably see here, it was just, it wasn't durable at all, man. This is where we done had some metal pretty much just gouge up the so-called epoxy. That's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. You know what I mean? So as you can see, we definitely need some help here at West Coast Customs by the custom floor guys. Please, please customize our floor. We definitely appreciate that.
Okay, so you see the challenge ahead of us. We got to come in here, we got to get this floor done. It's got to be done by Monday so they can start filming their new season. So first of all, we have to clear out everything that's in here. Then we have to come in with the shot blasters and bead blast the floor. In areas where the shot blaster can't reach, we take a diamond grinder and do the prep with that. You can see down here we've ground away all the existing coating so that it opens up the surface and gives the primer a place to penetrate.
So basically we shot blasted the floor, we exposed all the joints, cracks, spalls. Do you think this profile will work?
Yeah, that heavy shot you used really did a good job. I think now we just have to patch it all in and get ready to prime. So you can see the patching's all complete now and the guys have started to prime the floor. They spread it out with a squeegee and back roll it with a paint roller. The primer then soaks into the concrete, penetrates, and gets a really good bond. And in this case, we're even using an extra additive to ensure we get a great bond to the concrete. It's called Super Stick. All right, as you can see, the floor's all been primed. It's cured out very nicely. The guys went ahead and patched all the divots and cracks here in the floor. You can see any white spots here is where they did their patching. So everything's nice and smooth now. The primer's got a great bond. It penetrated very well. The guys came in first thing this morning and drew out the pattern for the floor. We're going to have a dark blue inside area with a medium gray outside area. So what they did was they snapped chalk lines and used duct tape to tape out the perimeter of the area. Then they took weather stripping and put that on top of the duct tape. That'll keep the slurry coat, which is pretty thick, from flowing over into the other area. That's the step we're going to be doing next, and I'm looking forward to it. At this point, we're applying 100% solids body coat slurry. The slurry is composed of 100% solids resin and 2 blended aggregates which allow it to self-level. A gauge rake is used to apply it at the proper thickness, and then we pin roll it to release any air that might be trapped in the system. You can see it's moving along pretty well. This is a pretty fast step in the process. Now that both slurry coats have fully cured, it's time to move on to the next step. We sand the floor to make sure that it's perfectly smooth. Then we sweep it, dust it off, and solvent wipe it to make sure there's absolutely no debris on the floor. So we got all the blue and gray fields laid out with a self-level formula. Now we're measuring out and placing the logos for Creek Guard and Dur-A-Flex on the floor. So this is a time-consuming process because we have to measure everything, make sure it's centered. The urethane coat is the last step in the system. Because we've only got 24 hours left before this floor needs to be ready to go, we've added an accelerator to speed the cure. Again, we'll do the blue first and the gray second, let them cure out, and then we'll show it to the guys at West Coast Customs and see what they think. Alright guys, so we're all wrapped up here. Let's go check it out. Well, here's your floor.
Wow, this is amazing. Wow. What a difference. What a difference is when you get a professional to do the job, you know? Wow. I wish it could just stay like this. I wish we wouldn't have to bring in nothing and it could just stay.
Yeah.
No seams in it or
Dave?
anything.
What I think.
What do you think?
You want to know what I think?
I want to.
Do you really want to know?
I want to.
Boy, I like that right there, boy. This is a floor.